Let's get it out of the way. Ready? Okay, here we go. Let's go. Ready? Let's begin. Hello, everyone. Darkside Phil here. Quick special highlight to this stream and video to kind of explain what's been going on the last couple of weeks into the last couple of days. If you're a fan and viewer and you tune into all of my content, you probably won't care. But something took place in the last 24 to 48 hours that I want to clarify. Notably, it had nothing to do with any trolls or anyone like that really influencing my decision to do this tonight. It was actually something that an actual viewer and fan of mine said earlier today, or was it yesterday? It was either earlier today or yesterday, that actually hit me right here. And I was like, you know, they're right, and I felt really bad. So what I want to do is clear the air about some stuff going on, okay? So, FYI, about a month or two ago, people started asking me about, hey, would you ever consider doing other things besides just gaming? Like, you're heavily into Pokemon. Did you ever collect Pokemon cards? Did you ever open Pokemon cards? Are you into Pokemon cards? And my answer was no. I've never bought a Pokemon card in my life. I don't collect them, nothing, okay? And basically, over the last 1 to 2 months, people started telling me about cards, and that would be a cool part of my streams to do stuff like this. And, you know, listening to everyone talking about it and everything, and the fact that Pokemon playthroughs have been really, really good for me in the last 6 to 8 months. You know, ever since Pokemon Legends ZA came out back in the fall, I've pretty much been doing consistent Pokemon content, and it's all done well on my streams. And I was thinking, well, how about this? As a way to supplement my content, as a way to do things differently, I will buy a box of Pokemon cards, and what we will do is whenever I play a Pokemon game, I'll unpack a pack of these cards, and then maybe if people are liking the game and they support the stream, we'll unpack more, okay? So, I'll give credit to Spoons on Kick, because Spoons recommended to me the TCG Player site and said, Phil, this is a reputable site. This is a place that if you want to buy cards to unpack, they should be 100%, legit. This is where you should get them from. So I went there and I bought a box of the Mega Evolution set of cards. This was about 2 weeks ago. Okay? They arrived and we started doing unpackings on streams. Like I said, the way we did it is if I played a Pokemon game or I started a playthrough of TCG Card Shop Simulator, which is an indie game on PC. So I said, hey, whenever we play either Pokemon or that game, I will just open a pack of cards for fun. And it's cool because in the TGC Card Shop game, you're opening virtual packs of cards. So how cool is it to open a virtual pack, then open a real life pack, right? And then in tandem with that, I said, if people support my streams, all right, for a $50 contribution, I will open more packs of cards. Now, I don't understand anything about Pokemon culture. I don't know that there's other Pokemon creators. I don't know that there's Pokemon trading card creators. I don't know anything about that. I don't care. I have nothing to do with that. I have no desire to be a part of that. I'm doing my own thing for my own viewers, okay? The moment, of course, that I started doing this, all of a sudden, oh, how dare DSP be opening packs? Doesn't he know that there's already an established channels for that? And they're mad that he's doing it now. And now he's not doing it the right way because some channels, they'll sell the cards and mail them to people. And it's like, I don't care about any of those people. I didn't research that. I'm not trying to compete with them. This is just something fun to do as part of my existing content. Does that make sense? This is not DSP now wants to be a card pack opener and sell cards online or anything like that. This is just, I'm a gamer, and this is something I do alongside gaming because it's fun. Okay? Now, basically, in the last 2 weeks, I've been opening all the packs of this Mega Evolution box of cards. We got to the end within a week. I was shocked. I said, within a week, we opened all the packs? That's crazy. I never expected we'd open 36 packs in a week. So I listened to feedback of what people were telling me, and I immediately ordered a way more valuable box. That's the box that we're currently opening right now, called Phantasmal Flames. This box costs $450, okay? Retail price is $160. To buy this online from a reseller, $450. Okay? So this is what we've been opening recently. In the first box of cards that I opened, I got 8 hits, meaning 8 cards that would be considered rares or unique arts. Okay? In this box, we have now opened, I want to say 18 packs, maybe 19. So we're halfway through, and I've only got what's considered 2 hits. That's it. 2 stinking hits. All right? So people started saying to me, Phil, we think you're getting scammed. Phil, we think that this is an illegal reseal box because I took a picture of it, and you can find this on my X account. I took a picture of this last week when it arrived, and the seal that was on the side was slightly like sticking out and stretched. And people were like, That's a telltale sign. That box was a scam box. Someone already opened it, took the good cards out, put bad cards in, resealed it, and you got scammed. Now, here's the thing. Two things going on. Number one, you guys didn't know this, but at the same time that I bought this box, because it was going so well, I also bought a box of the Chaos Rising set, which is the cheaper set that just came out less than a month ago. That only goes for around $200 to $250 a box. I bought it at the same time, and it arrived relatively around the same time as this box, but I wanted you guys to get the better box first. You said you had wanted an expensive box, so that's why I bought this one first, or presented this one first for opening, okay? But I had already told you guys I didn't want us to have to wait. If I go through all the packs of a box, I want to be able to go right into the next box right away. So I kept it on the back burner. I didn't tell you. I wanted to be a surprise that if we we filled up this box, we finished it, we'd have another one to go to right away. People would be pleasantly surprised, right? Well, I'm opening these. People are telling me I'm scammed. And then people start telling me, oh, that Mega Evolution box was also a scam. You should have got way better hits. Those hits you got were weak. You got scammed, right? So I'm thinking this whole time, if I'm getting scammed, right, I don't want to keep the scam going. I don't want to keep paying money to these people who are scamming, because it's not just scamming me, it's scamming the viewers, because they were expecting we might get good cards and we're getting nothing. So I had this box of Chaos Rising cards. And over the weekend, when I was off from streaming, I made the determination, I'm going to open this box and I'm going to actually see, going through the box, what are the real ratios of hits to non-hits, duplicate cards and stuff like that. Because that was the other thing. We were getting insane amounts of duplicates in this box. And people were like, that's a surefire sign of a scam, right? So if I go through this Chaos Rising box that no one knows about, and I compare to my experience with this box and the Mega Evolution box, this should show me if it's a scam. Because if I get like nothing again, okay, maybe it is a scam. And I just want to tell you, the seal on the Chaos Rising box looked worse than this one. It actually legit looked like someone had fused it on the side of the box, like hard fused it, almost like it had been opened and refused. I thought for sure, looking at this now, I thought it was a scam box. No exaggeration, okay? So, when I was not here over the weekend, I went through the Chaos Rising box. I opened it all up. As I was going through it, I was looking at cards that looked like hits. I, scanned them into my Rare Candy app to see if they were hits or not. I separated them, and I put all those cards into this binder right here, okay? All the regular cards that aren't hits are in this binder. I'm not going to go through the entire binder because there's hundreds of cards. Box is, 36 times 10, so 360 cards. I'm not going to show you all the cards, but I'll show you a few. And then I'm going to show you what I have here as well, okay? To show you exactly what we're talking about here, okay? So, here we are. Here's the binder, okay? This binder is cheap because I wasn't expecting to open these cards so soon. This is a crappy binder. I've since bought a better one. Okay, I'm going to transfer the cards over eventually. So just to show you very briefly, okay, here we go. Here's the cards that I got. I just basically sorted them by the evolution, as you can see. And I'm only going to go through a few pages of what I got, okay, to show you. These are the Chaos Rising cards, okay? It's legit. I basically sort them by evolution. Sometimes the pockets were getting stretchy. This binder's crappy quality, like very thin garbage. I bought a better one, so I couldn't even fit that many cards into a pocket because they were like stretched out and shit. Okay, so basically, I know I have to get this into a better situation. This binder sucks, but that's just to show you. There's the cards. They're legit. Look, there's pages and pages and pages and pages and pages of these. Okay, it's basically the whole set is in there. So there's evidence number one that I'm telling the truth. I had this box and I opened it as a test to see if we were getting scammed, okay? That's evidence number one. Evidence number two. Here's 4 of the packs, okay? I just got 4 out of the trash. As you can see, these are the 4 individual packs that come in that set. The different Pokemon that are on them. There's Greninja. Who's this? I can't see it that well. Who is that? I really can't see it. I need to get my glasses. I still don't know who that is. Is that Xerneas? I think that's Xerneas. That is the Fire Lion. What's his name? Can't remember his name right now. We had him in Legends ZA. And who else do we got? Oh, that's Floette. Okay? So those are the Pyroar. Thank you. That was Pyroar. So Pyroar, Floette, Greninja, and Xerneas. Those are the 4 packs in the Chaos Rising set. So there's examples of 4 of them out of the 36 I opened. Okay? I didn't bring them all in here. I'm not going to bring in 36 empty packs. Okay? And all 36 of the code cards from the pack, and to prove that it's legit, I'm going to do one right now. Here you go. Here's a code card from Chaos Rising. So you can have that one. I'll give that one away right now. And just to prove that I'm not faking, oh, he put a code card for Chaos Rising on top. They're not all Chaos Rising. Here's one from the middle. You can have that one. Here's one from the back. I'm just pulling these out randomly. Okay? So there you go. So I just gave 3 away, and there's 33 more to go that I'm going to give away eventually over time. Okay? So, 33 more cards right here to give away from Chaos Rising. Okay? So there's your evidence there. I showed you the cards. I showed you those. I showed you this. These are the hits that I got. And just to prove a point, I even got the plastic wrap out of the trash that it was in, because what I want to show you is why I legit thought this was a scam box. Take a look at this. This is what the side of it looked like. Let me get it close to the camera. Do you see how bad that looks? So it's a bunch of Pokemon logos that are all shriveled up, and it almost looks like someone had opened it and actually like refused it on the hinge there, or on the, whatever, the seam. So looking at that, this looked just like the Phantasmic Flames plastic look. So I'm like, dude, if it's the same, it's a scam, right? It's a scam box, okay? So I opened it, and I ended up getting all of these hits. I've already showed you these, but I'll show you them again. These are the hits that I got from this box. 6 hits. In addition to these 6 cards, I did get a bunch of the Mega EX Evolution cards, but those have no value. They're worth like 50 cents each. But here's the actual hits that I actually got, okay? Ampharos, Xerneas, Surfing Beach, Gourgeist, EX, Chespin, and the grandmother, the granddaddy of them all, the most valuable card in the set, Mega Greninja EX, which is worth $370, supposedly. Okay? So after doing this, I accepted this as proof and evidence that I'm not getting scammed by TCGplayer.com. I'm not getting scammed by these resellers. This is a legit box. There's no way that this could have been fake. If I'm getting the best card in the set, why would they give it to me? That would be a really lame way to scam someone, to give them the most valuable card in the entire set. So that's my evidence, all right? 100% that there's no scam here and that I'm not getting scammed. There's more than enough evidence here to prove that it's legit, that I had it. The entire fucking binder of cards right there. That's enough evidence, okay? So now I'm going to ban this idiot and every other possible person who says you need more evidence. You are an idiot. You're an insignificant human whose opinion doesn't matter. I've shown you insurmountable evidence that I had the box of cards. Why don't I show you the actual cardboard box? Because we threw it in recycling and it's soaking wet and damaged, and I'm not bringing it in here covered in, like, you know, juice and shit from my trash. Okay, that's disgusting. I'm not doing that. Why am I not showing you my invoice from TCGplayer.com? Because that invoice number can be used to track down private information. Because if you know the name of the seller, you idiots out there will stalk the fucking seller and call them and harass them and say, "Well, you sold the Dark Side, Phil." Fuck you. I'm not showing you shit. I already went through this a year ago with the Switch 2, and you canceled my Switch 2 pre-orders, so you're the reason you get nothing. Fuck you. Okay. So, there you go. As you can see, it's all legit. I bought the cards. I unpacked all the cards. They're all right here. Here's my hits. Here's evidence of the packs. Here's the remaining 33 code cards that I will give out over time on my streams so that you viewers can get the free digital cards in the digital card game. Okay? I dug them out of the trash. So in reality, why am I doing this? Because I felt really bad because I think it was this morning. Someone said on stream, Phil, we're supporting you and everything. And the fact that you didn't think to save the cards and give them to us is kind of messed up because we do support your content. And the fact that you were giving these back as freebies was like a nice thing. Every time you opened a pack of cards, someone had a chance to get something. And I thought about it and I was like, they're dead on correct. That's one thing. Like, I was throwing everything out. I'm like, throw out the packs, throw out the box. Who gives a shit? I never thought in my head this would have value to someone because it doesn't have value to me because I'm not playing the digital game. But I should have been thinking bigger than just me. I should have been thinking of others and like, man, you guys probably really would appreciate if I gave you these codes. So that's really the reason why I went out there and got them out of the trash. Okay? That's exactly the reason why. All right? Count the cards. Seriously. I gave you 3 already. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I put the 3 back in. I put the 3 back. Shit. Now I put the 3 back in. Oh, shit. Well, now there's going to be 3 dead cards in here. There's going to be 3 dead cards in here that I didn't mean to put them back in. I meant to throw them out and I didn't. Shit. Well, I'm sorry. So some of these codes are going to have no value now when I do them. That sucked. All right. So, there's your evidence, okay? I will give these out. Sadly, there's going to be 3 duds at some point, okay? There's nothing I can do about that. That's more than enough evidence. I'm not doxing myself like an idiot. That's enough. For anyone who's normal, that's more than enough evidence. And most people just said on stream, you didn't even have to do this. You're right. But the reason I really did it was to get these cards to give them away to viewers because I felt bad. All right. But outside of that, we're now in the clear. I don't want to hear anything else. If I hear it, you're instant banned permanently. And I don't ever want to hear anything from you ever again. However, I will argue this. Dude, this looks fake to me. And this was the bag from the box that gave me a $400 card. That looks so bad, that shrink there, that I legit thought I got scammed, but no, that's good. Okay? So, all right. So that's that. That's all we have to say. Now, moving forward, I still have like 17, 18 packs left of Phantasmal Flames. Whenever we play Pokemon, we'll open a pack for free. Whenever we play TCG Card Sim, we'll do one for free. And as we've been doing all along, if people contribute to see them opened on stream, we'll do that too. That will now continue, but I don't know what's going to happen. Like, will it? I hope it does. I hope people like them enough they'll keep contributing for it, because earlier today, that didn't happen. We did a Pokemon stream, and no one contributed, and I don't know if it had anything to do with the fact that this was going on, people were pissed about it or whatever. I don't know, but now it's been cleared up, so I don't want to hear it anymore. Like, legit, this is a waste of my time, so no more nonsense, okay? Cool? Okay. We're throwing all this out. I'm officially throwing this out on video, so you know, where did it go, Phil? In the trash where it belongs. I'm not keeping this shit. Okay? Right in the trash. Oh, you wrote the codes down? Okay. Here it is. Is that it? Yes. These 3. It's the top 3. Okay. The top 3 codes are back. Throw those out. So I'll be giving the rest of these out. Okay? I'll be giving the rest of these out during streams. The remaining 33 codes. Okay. There you go. Comedy Master 9000 did a $5 tip, says, I believe you. This stuff is shady business. I've seen videos all over TikTok of people who bought fake boxes of Pokemon cards. It's not uncommon, but not from TCG Player. TCG Player is legit. If you order from there and you get a scam box, you can contact and complain, and then they kick the buyer or the seller off the site. So they can't sell there anymore. Like, yeah, I would bet on eBay there's scams. I would bet other places there's scams, but TCG Player is supposed to be the legit place to do it, and you don't have to worry that you're safe doing it there. It's the reputable buyer and seller place. But that's also why the prices are high, because it's the reputable place. Like, I've seen on other places it's cheaper, but you have no clue what you're getting, and you have no real recourse if you get scammed, right? So, okay. All right. Done. That's it. That's all I have to say about it. Segment over. Video over. Moving forward. No more nonsense. Anyone else brings it up, you're permanently banned. I want nothing to do with any of you losers out there who are internally obsessed with me. Go fuck yourselves. Okay. Good. Done. Felipe Baxter, enjoy your time out. And if you say that nonsense again, you're permanently banned. I don't care what the trolls say. What they say makes no logical sense. Like, literally what you said to regurgitate what they said makes no logical fucking sense. Zero. So why the fuck would I even entertain it? It doesn't even have a point. Okay. All right. So, 33 cards that I will be giving away at some point later. I mean, you know what I could do? How about this? This is what I'll do from now on. Whenever we open a legit pack of cards, I'll give away a code to the pack we're opening, and then I'll give an additional code away. So from now on, for card pack openings, you get double codes. That's what I'll do. There you go. That makes sense. Okay. All right. Let's get set up for 7th Guest Remake. Let's enjoy and play this game together tonight and have a good time. If someone contributes $50, we'll do Pokemon pack openings, but I don't think that's going to happen tonight, quite frankly. I don't think anyone's coming here for Pokemon. People are coming here for 7th Guest. So it is what it is. But if it happens, it happens. If not, it's all good. But from now on, when we open one, you'll get a code. And we're playing TCG Simulator tomorrow. So, that's the first time that we're guaranteed to have a pack next. Okay? All right. All right, let's get set up here.